Hey, what's up, y'all? It's G about to react to this vid by B with the T is titled Rihanna's beef with Jay-Z exposed on stage. I just reacted to this. It's up on Patreon right now. Check it out if you're interested. I reacted to her performance with Jay-Z, Beyonce, her performance with Jay-Z, and also Blue Ivy. Okay, so my reactions to that are up, but I did make some comments about their chemistry on stage. Yeah, let's hear what other people have to say though. Let's watch.
Okay, you guys, so Rihanna made...
What could they possibly be beefing about, though? I know Nicki is beefing with Jay-Z, but I don't recall hearing anything about him and Rihanna having an issue.
Surprise appearance at Jay-Z's concert at Yankee Stadium last night, and instead of everybody just talking about the performance itself, a lot of the conversation has been about the interaction between Rihanna and Jay-Z. People have been replaying the clips over and over, trying to figure out if something felt a little off.
Y'all need to
Now, before we get into that, let me catch y'all up on what was actually...
Oh, I replayed it once too. On Patreon. Just so I can, make sure I wasn't tripping. I rewinded this one little part, and I'm like, okay.
Going on. So Jay-Z has been celebrating the 30th anniversary of his career with a 3-night run at Yankee Stadium. Now, the first night was centered around Reasonable Doubt. The second night was celebrating The Blueprint, and the last night's show, called Extra Innings, was basically a celebration of his entire catalog. Now, the night didn't exactly get off to a good start because the concert ended up being delayed 4 hours. Apparently, thousands of people who didn't even have tickets rushed the entrance.
I know you lying. But they didn't even got no
11
tickets.
o'clock. This show would have been over.
They can't even get to a seat though. So what is the point? Y'all are bums, bro.
I got outside at 8:40 fucking 5. I just got in this motherfucker. One gate, one person at a time, 20,000 other people behind me. This fucking show ain't starting till 12:30, 1 o'clock.
They bum rushed gate 2. Bum rush. People went past security, were not checked, and got into the stadium. They closed down gate 2. We went to gate 4. Same thing happened.
I don't appreciate the unprofessionalism from Yankee Stadium staff. They were dancing us and they were laughing at us.
Security had to lock everything down, and they didn't want to start the show until they knew everybody inside and outside the stadium was safe. Now, Jay-Z even apologized to the crowd once he finally got on stage.
Explain the delay to you guys. It was like 10,000 people outside, and they closed all the doors. Somebody rushed the door, and they closed the door for you guys' safety and everybody's safety outside. There's 10,000 people outside. I didn't want to start music and people get trampled. So I know, really sorry for the inconvenience, but I had to make sure everybody's okay.
But once the concert finally got going,
some people get on stage like, anyway, I'm here now. Hey. Just start performing.
Started bringing out surprise guests after surprise guests. You had Usher, you had Pharrell, you had Jay-Z, Tiana Taylor, even Beyonce came out and killed the show. And then out of nowhere, here you have Rihanna walking on stage. Now, this was a pretty big moment because Rihanna really hasn't been performing like that. In fact, this was her first live performance in over 2 years.
Really?
So as soon as she came out, the crowd went crazy. The two of them performed Run This Town, which of course is one of their biggest records together. Then Rihanna stayed on stage and performed Bitch Better Have My Money. Now, before she got into the song, she even joked with the crowd that she was a little rusty because it's been a while since. Now, performance-wise, everything went smoothly. But after it started making their way around online, people started paying attention to something else. Instead of just talking about Rihanna's performance, people started watching how she interacted with Jay-Z. They started slowing the video down, y'all.
Okay, slowing it down is crazy.
Looking at their facial expressions, looking at their body language.
No, I go back to my original point. Y'all need some lives because I ain't do all that. That's extra.
Looking at how they acknowledged each other before they went their separate ways, some people felt like the way Rihanna hugged Jay-Z once they were done was a little off. They also felt like when Rihanna tried to give Jay-Z a handshake and he decided to give her a hug, that was also a little off. Now, for those of you who may not know, Jay-Z was one of the first major people to back Rihanna when she was just getting started in the industry. Now, they worked together for years. Now, in my personal opinion, do I feel like it was weird between them? No, I don't, okay? I feel like people are reaching, because even after Rihanna was done with her performance, she stayed in the crowd with her boo A$AP Rocky and enjoyed the rest of the concert. If it was any ill will, if it was any awkwardness, if Rihanna didn't want to be there, she would not have stayed the entire concert. She would have done her job and got out of there. So I feel like people are just reaching. But that's my opinion. I want to know what...
Let people reach, you know, who cares, really? I doubt Rihanna is at home rocking back and forth over people's, you know, speculation and their comments online. Like, it's not that serious. People will be so quick to, leave them alone, and, oh my God, y'all reach. Shut up. So what? And people want to talk and, you know, say random shit. Like, okay, like, that's what people do online. They say a lot of random, unnecessary, pointless shit. Hello, welcome to the internet. So, I don't think it's that deep.
It was a shit show at Jay-Z.
But let's see what the bonnet people have to say, for as long as I can stomach them, because they get on my nerves.
It was so many people on live, it's not even funny. That show did not start until 12:30 at night. And he had mad artists that came out, but
I would've did.
One thing that stood out to me was the interaction between Jay-Z and Rihanna. It wasn't giving tea. I'm happy he brought out Rihanna. Looked like she don't really rock with Jay-Z like that, and you could tell off energy. If you good at reading energy, the energy was off. The hugs was off. The smacking of the hands was off. I think she really only came because she probably was obligated to be there due to her contract. Free Rihanna from her contract.
I don't think it works like that. When people are in a contract, it's usually about the music they have to release, right? And their own, you know, personal obligations to, you know, their shows and whatnot. I would doubt that her contract would include popping up at his concert. Like, that don't make a lot of sense. But hey, I don't know anything about industry contracts, so I'm just yapping.
Free Rihanna from...
Girl.
Whatever that's holding her back from making music. Rock with Jay-Z like that.
And Jay-Z, honestly.
Another bonnet person. Let's hear what these niggas always got on bonnets.
You could have just said you was late because Rihanna ass wasn't here on time.
Oh, sorry, we saw what happened when people bum rushing the entrance.
All would have been forgiven in the beginning. You didn't have to come out and, we was just making sure everybody was okay. No, Rihanna was late. And then Beyonce in the back reading the comments. They over here talking about she looked at Mama Tina. All of a sudden she want to come outside with Beyonce and the dancers. Now I gotta go get my rent money to the LA concert. Cause here I am at 3 o'clock in the morning jamming to a fucking TikTok live. Blue, get your clients together.
Who told you to do that? Not Blue, get your clients together. Okay.
Up and saying, I missed this shit, y'all, at the Jay-Z concert. Okay, well then let's get into the studio. Well, I would say, bitch, get in the booth.
To the stage last night for the first time in over 2 years and said something that gave me hope that she's going to return again in the near future. So Jay-Z is playing a series of concerts celebrating.
Mind your business down under, okay? Always an American business. Y'all. Anyway, yeah, sure. You know, who knows what's going on with these people. I already gave my opinion on their dynamic, but I mean, ultimately, I don't think it's that serious. It never is. None of the stupid shit that we discuss in pop culture is that serious. But it is what it is. Anyway, if you want to see my reaction to their performances, Rihanna, Beyonce, and Blue, check it out. Link down below. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!